Hi, and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. My name is Rosa. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so if you're seeing this, then the crossing of our paths was written in the stars, and I'm so happy that you're able to get the clear and concise messages for your highest vibrational good. This channel is dedicated to empowering you through intuitive tarot reading, and the readings are for your sun, moon, and ascendant astrological signs, and of course they're general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everybody, but that's okay, because some messages on some days will be for you and other days they won't. But of course you should always use your own discernment. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading, then you can contact me by going through my website, which is www.universalwisdomtarot.com, and I'll put the link to that in the description box below. Now, all of us from time to time experience the need for a little assistance, and it doesn't really matter which walk of life we come from, but there is commonality in our hopes and in our dreams and in our fears. And I believe that everybody deserves to live their best life, and with guidance from Spirit, the cards really do have the power to inspire the actions we need to take to make that happen. So if you like these readings, then please remember to hit the thumbs up button, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you'll know when a new video is actually available. And so let's get into your reading, and let's allow the infinite wisdom of the universe to be your guide. Hi Aries, this is Rosa, and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. This is your January 2022 monthly reading, and I hope that you all had a really great holiday season and that you're prepared and ready for the new year, because I'm sure this year is going to be quite rock and roll. And I hope you all enjoyed your parties if you went to any, but I hope you're also being safe. Okay, so this is, just as a reminder, is an intuitive tarot reading, and it will obviously not resonate with everybody, but just use your own discernment, and if you want, then you can also maybe listen to some of the other readings that I have, because these are for sun, moon, and ascendants. Okay, and the spread that we're going to do today is I'm going to take out a few major energy cards for each week of the month with an overall arching energy, and then we'll clarify the cards, and if need be, we'll clarify those cards. And then we'll close out the reading with an oracle card. Okay, so I'm just going to make myself a little bit of space here and hope you can see everything. You'll have to bear with me so until I get this video set up for what I really think is best, for you to be able to see everything and do everything. Okay, all right, let's start. All right, so first thing I'm going to do to begin is I ask and I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting those messages for the highest vibrational good of my seekers, of my Aries seekers in specific. All right, so angel, spirits, guides, energies for the month of January for Aries. Aries, January energies. January energy, and this is for Aries. the month of January. One more card. Thank you. Okay, and we'll ask for the overall arching energy, which is right here at the bottom of the deck. And now I will just clarify, take some clarifiers here right off the bat, which I think I'm going to need. So I'm going to ask the angel spirits and the universe to kindly clarify the Eight of Swords. Can you clarify the Eight of Swords, please? 3 cards to clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Thank you. And could we have 3 cards to clarify the King of Pentacles? And one more. Thank you. Oops, sorry, I have to get that. All right. 2 more cards, please, angels, spirit, guides, and universe. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. Okay, you're telling me this one wants to come out. And one more. Wow, cards are a little bit weird and jumpy today. All right. And could we have 3 cards to clarify the Six of Swords? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. And 3 cards to clarify the Four of Pentacles. There's 1. And there's 2. And 1 more. And 3. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Nothing to it but to do it, as they say. Okay. All right, so when I actually just look at the 4 weeks in general here for the month of January, you actually have you have a couple of swords. You also have the Seven of Swords as your overarching energy here. I hope you can see that card okay. It's not too bad in the light. The swords clearly are indicating to me that there's lots going on in your mind, Aries, and you probably have a lot of things on your mind. And I am actually getting, the feeling that there's a situation or a something that you're going through right now that perhaps you didn't expect it to go the way that it's been going, okay? I'm going to start, first of all, the overall arching energy of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can oftentimes be a card of, deception, or there's something that's going on that perhaps you're not aware of. But in this case, I'm not feeling it so much as that, because we have the Six of Swords here in week 3. Although we start week 1 off with the Eight of Swords, then we get into the King of Pentacles, into the Six of Swords, and then the Four of Coins. I'm feeling this card is more about strategy, right? What strategy are you going to use for this particular situation? Because the situation is not what you were expecting this to be, or maybe something came along, it surprised you. perhaps, I don't know, maybe you lost a job, or perhaps maybe, there was a situation, maybe with somebody I'm not really getting a love feel here because there aren't any really cups on the table. There's a boatload of swords, though, and and some pentacles. So I'm gonna say that I'm feeling this is more towards something in the material world, something of the nature of maybe a job situation, a career situation, something that's going down, and you weren't expecting it to be this way. So it was a bit of a surprise, perhaps, and maybe now you need to get your thinking cap on and start to strategize about how you're going to take steps to change this situation. Okay, so in the first week we have the Eight of Swords. Clearly you've been feeling a little trapped, right? Or you're going to be feeling a little trapped in that first week. I think this is a continuation from what I was saying about something has happened, and now this first week you're still feeling the effects of that, and you're feeling a little bit trapped. It's not been an easy situation. Okay, clearly, we have the Three of Swords here, and it's not been the most enjoyable situation for you. Okay, and you are with in the clarifiers here, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Hierophant, and the Three of Swords. So I'm feeling like it is a bit of a load to carry here, and a bit of a heavy kind of thing that you're going through, and we oftentimes look to the spiritual world to help us. Maybe you're out there saying, listen, I'm not feeling great, I'm feeling trapped. Angels, spirits, universe, guide, God, whatever it is that you you ask for help for, to say, hey, I need some help here, and how do I do this? What is the strategy I need to take to get out of this situation and make it a little bit better? When we move into your week number 2, sorry for this, my throat is a bit crazy today. We get into week 2, we have the King of Coins. Right? The King of Coins, it could be that you are going to be meeting somebody in that week who could be helpful to you in strategizing and getting something new, getting out of the situation that you're in and getting into a new situation. Or this could be you, right? Really coming to the table and saying, okay, enough of that past stuff. I want to be the successful, this is a male energy. It's not male or female, even though it is pictured as a male. But you want to get into this energy of being successful and taking becoming an excellent business person who's loyal, dependable, right? So again, there could be somebody that you meet that has those characteristics, or it could be you that has decided now to take this on, and this is the person that you want to be, and these are the things that you want to have, right? The King of Coins is all about the golden path to worldly success, right? To be contented in having abundance, wealth, and some kind of sort of legacy that you leave behind as the key to that. Okay. Now, of course, in the clarifiers, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So as I said, switching from being this entrapped person to going forward and saying, no more of that. That's the past, and I want to get over that, right? It's not going to be that an easy task. Why? Because you're going to have to make some little hard decisions, maybe. Decisions that are not necessarily, maybe you're not necessarily ready to make them, but decisions that maybe won't be the easiest of decisions, okay? You're going to be feeling like you're a little bit, left out in the cold. But the Queen of Swords is here, and what I love about the Queen of Swords is that, although, yes, it is, again, a feminine energy. It may be a person that's here to help you, but I actually think of it more in the sense, or I'm getting the sense here and the feeling that this is it's all about being assertive, right? And, drawing upon your own internal strength and power and your own personal authority. So by drawing on your strength and power, you can make the choice that you need. Yes, you're going to feel it's a little bit maybe not necessarily the conventional choice here, but this is what's going to move you forward in the second week toward getting away from that past situation. Why do I say that? Because when we move into the third week, we now see that the Six of Swords is all about moving from choppy waters to smoother waters. So things are now starting to progress in the third week, right? We've gotten out of this feeling entrapped. We're now deciding, hey, we're going to move forward. We want to be this great businessman. And now we're getting into some nice clear waters or moving there. Now, granted, the navigation of this boat is tricky, right? So it doesn't mean that, week 3, everything's solved, but we are now moving into something a little bit smoother, a little bit more easy. And to clarify that, we've got the 10 of Swords, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. And so I'm feeling like, this finally moving forward allows you to have this great spark of inspiration and energy to feel more like yourself, where you can actually focus in on what you really want and take that path forward toward that new thing and saying, okay, it's behind me now and I'm not doing nothing but moving forward. Okay. As we get into the last week of January, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, and that is being clarified by the 9 of Swords. We've got the King of Swords, and we've got the Empress, right? So I think in the 4th week here, I'm feeling that the message from the universe for you really is that in order to continue to sustain this great movement forward, do not go back to holding on to things that too tightly. You need to release, right? We need to release things and let the universe do what it needs to do on our behalf, okay? And I think that is the message here, particularly because we have the Empress, which is all about growth and development. We can't grow and develop if we are holding on too tightly to things, okay? So we need to actually realize that it's okay to lose our rigidity a little bit here, right? Use your intellect, be sharp, be observant, and of course, we get away from any anxiety, release. Because if you don't release, you will have those anxious, sleepless nights and be worrying and thinking about this forever and ever. And we don't want that, right? We want to get away from that, okay? So let's just get now a message from the oracles for you, Aries. Message for Aries, please. Angel, spirits, guides, messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for, whoa, okay. So we've got 2 messages for you, Aries. First message out is secret spring success, okay? And the second one is hummingbird spirit. And I actually think that these 2 are so appropriate for this reading because we are looking to get away from an unsuccessful situation that we've had, use some strategy, get out of that entrapment, get to better, clearer waters, and get to what is the success that you deserve and the success that I know that you want, right? I'm feeling that when you're in this new situation, the hummingbird spirit is there for you. That's where you have your joy, when you are not in this headspace of being totally and utterly bogged down by constantly thinking about this in a negative sense. All right. So I will leave the reading there right now. If you enjoyed this and anything in it resonated with you, then please do hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so that you'll know when I've uploaded some new videos. So I will say bye for now, and I am wishing you divine light and love.